Welcome back to Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and in this video, I'm just going to update you guys on WorkHorse stock. You guys know this is a stock that I have mentioned for a short squeeze play that I have a position in. So I want to go over the charts right now to go over where we are in that progress right now. So we're looking at WorkHorse right now on the daily time frame, and today we were up 2.62%. Remember, the overall markets were down today. Today was a very down day. However, we did close out green. And so I have simplified this chart as simple as I could here. There are two major levels of support that we are looking at right now. This horizontal level of support coincides with the peak of this bottom right here. So when we bottomed out here at around 745, we had some resistance at this level at around $9.20. We got rejected and then we finally broke back above. Today, we actually got a back test of this level. We actually broke down below it, but then we closed above this point. So we actually have held this level of support very nicely. I have this second level of support on this stock as well, and this is kind of playing along with this uptrend. You can see we've had various interactions along this level of support. So if WorkHorse breaks this level of support, then it does look like we will get a back test of the support again, but I don't think we are going to go below this point. This right here is the last level of support at around $8. I don't think the stock is going any lower than $8, and the reason why I say that is because of our accumulation. So most stocks, if you look at the right hand side here, you have numbers. So this is our money flow right here. We have 100 million, 200, 300. With WorkHorse, we are still above zero, which means we have not diluted any shares yet. It means that people are still holding their shares, and it means that people are still accumulating. For example, a company that doesn't look the greatest, let's just go here and look at a company, Go EV. So look at Go EV just in comparison. This is another EV play. You can see the zero numbers right here, but these are negative values. So this actually does not look good overall. And so when you look at the two plays, both are in the same sector. However, this indicator alone lets me know that Go EV is a stock that should be washed. Really no hope in this stock in my opinion right now. And so we should be just focused on the plays that we know are going to have some upside potential, and that is our WorkHorse. So I like this indicator right here. The second thing I want to look at right now is our MACD. So our MACD is straight parallel in line with our signal line. So depending on how the price action goes the next couple days, we could see either our MACD go up or down. And so ideally, we want to see our MACD go up. If we can get a nice green day tomorrow, then we will have an exaggerated movement to the upside, which will lead our MACD to eventually get back to a positive territory, which should look good for this stock overall. And so because this is a short squeeze candidate, anytime we get to levels of support, there are buyers there ready to take up those shares. And so that is one thing that gets me excited about this stock. So this stock is very simple, in my opinion, to watch. If you're not in this stock, you either wait for this level of support. However, if you see a great bounce tomorrow, then you know this was the level of support to watch out. If you want to be cautious and you are just one of those conservative traders, you'd want to wait for this level right here. Once we break, back test this level of resistance, that would be another buy signal. Right now, you are in no man's land, even though we did find a level of support. Just remember, worst case scenario is here at around $8, and so that is $1.40 in downside still left that we could see with this stock. Overall, I still see a nasty gap to fill to the upside at around $31. With the extraordinary short interest on this stock, with all the media attention, with a lot of this coverage, I do think WorkHorse going up and squeezing is inevitable. People just need to have diamond hands and wait out all of these market downturns, because the stock's not just going to go up in a day. It's going to take a couple of days to build the momentum, and so you can't just expect a stock to shoot up right away. Sometimes you are bang on with the thesis, but the timeline of the thesis can always be adjusted. So that's one thing I've personally learned in the market, that even if I get into a play that eventually does do exactly what I said, the timeline of the thesis is usually different. So the plan is always the same, but when it plays out could vary. And so when I'm looking at WorkHorse, there is no time frame with this one. I've mentioned this plenty of times in previous videos. There is no timeline of when this stock is going to explode. You just have to let it play out. You have to let the traders do their things. You got to let the options traders do their things, and you just got to play this out, because we have seen extraordinary coverage on the stock already, and I expect that to continue as time passes on. And since we got our back test of this level of support, I'm excited for the next movements here in WorkHorse stock. So you guys are aware, those are the levels of support you should be looking at if you are in the stock. There aren't any other levels that I see as being prominent levels that have had a lot of engagement on their lines. This one is a key level of support, and then once we break past this level of resistance and turn it into a level of support, then we should expect to see the price action get back up to this $18 level. Obviously, then once we break past this level of resistance, I do expect to see the price action swiftly and quickly get to this $31 level. Last thing I just want to do is just add in all of our SMAs. So this is just to show you that we are actually below every single one of our SMAs. So this is our 200-day, this is our 50, this is our 100, and now this is our 20. So this is our 20-day SMA. You can see we're well below everything. So just in terms of our SMAs, we should expect to see a sympathy bounce here. But today was a great day on this level of support. So I'm very excited to see how this played out. I was actually looking at the price action. Once we got below $9, I was going to get ready to load up at this level. However, we curled right back up and we closed above this level of support. So that was actually very great strength in price action, in my opinion, on this stock, and I was very glad to see that. So overall with the stock, you guys know what to look for. You guys know what the game plan is. Buy and hold this one for the squeeze. Know what your opportunities are and know what key levels of support and resistance are, so you don't get lost in this whole mess. And so if you enjoyed this quick little update on WorkHorse, don't forget to like. We are on the road to 10K subs, so if you made it to this point, feel free to hit that subscription button. This is Dummy Boy Finance. I'm Dummy Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next one.